And André-Philippe Gagnon, the singing impressionist, is right here in studio with me. It's so nice to see you again. It's been a long time. So
Likewise,
I think we played golf together one time, and you're.
Well, you called it playing golf? Because I think where I was looking for balls left and right.
Yeah. Well, you're not very good at impersonating a golfer. That's for sure. You're pretty good at
all.
Okay, so how many have you ever figured how many different sounds you can make?
At some point, I said approximately 200 in French and 200 in English, and then they called me the man of 400 voices, and I was like, "What, 400? That's an odd number." Like, say, you call the man of 100 face or 1,000 voices, but no, I think around that, 300 for mostly singers in English and lots of talking impressions as well.
And a lot of, I remember your Pink Panther theme from the Pink Panther.
Yeah,
that was incredible.
That was a blend of two sounds. You put your tongue as a spoon at the bottom of your mouth. That gives that sound. Yeah. But if you put like a Roger Whittaker sound with that, it goes like. You know? Or you go.
That's incredible.
You go duck hunting with that.
I guess you'd be. But things like, how'd you start off as a kid, like making sheep sounds or something? Or
yeah, well, sure. All those sounds they come from my youth. You know, I'm being paid for that, and I'm doing the same foolish things.
So I got a text here at 514-800. André-Philippe Gagnon, he's only 60. Why did I think he was older? Because you were a child when you were on The Tonight Show.
Well, actually, I'm 62. I was 24 when I was on The Tonight Show with Johnny Carson. And I was so intimidated.
No kidding.
Because then my English now sounds like this. Figure that out back in 85.
Oh, no.
And I wasn't supposed to go and sit between the man, because he invited me, and it was not planned at all. So on my way there, I was like, oh, no. What am I going to say? And I'm not Robin Williams or Jim Carrey, being that quick and with the king of comedy. But again, he took over, made me look good, and he was just fantastic. Very generous, Johnny Carson.
Okay, text message. This is André-Philippe Gagnon we're speaking to. It says, ask André-Philippe Gagnon to do a little We Are the World. Can you do that at 8 o'clock in the morning?
Good, we are the world. We are the children. We are the ones to make a brighter day. So let's start giving. We are the world. That was you do the Bring Springsteen part, and then you
do you get sore throat doing this? Because you're giving me a sore throat.
I stopped smoking when I was in Las Vegas. As a matter of fact, it was so dry and had big players back then.
Oh, really? Yeah.
And now, but when I do 4 or 5 shows in a row, I can, after the show, same. Celine taught me that you just shut up. No, not a word.
So did you hang out with Celine when you were in Las Vegas?
Well, touring with her was in Las Vegas, not as much, but before I was on tour with her Let's Talk About Love tour.
Yeah.
And doing stadiums like in France, they wait for Celine Dion, 95,000 of them.
Yeah.
And then me coming first. Hello.
It's like, who is this
luckily,
guy?
I did some French major television shows there, Grammys, 2-3 times there. And it was fantastic. Just to revolve around a star like Celine Dion is just fantastic. And she did a little video that I'll present in the afternoon on the December 17th. It's a part of the song All the Way that she sings with Frank Sinatra. So I do the Frank Sinatra live.
Oh, really?
And Celine is on video.
What does Frank Sinatra sound like?
When somebody loves you, it's no good unless she loves you. All the way.
Are you kidding me?
Fly me to the moon. Let me play.
Can you do Michael Bublé?
Little golf with Michael.
It's too hard. The timbre is not quite.
But
so who else can you do?
Oh,
dance for me, dance monkey.
Calling out around. Well, Mick Jagger will be there because we do also oldies classics, the Beatles and. But new ones, Rag and Bone, and I'm only human after all. That dude. And so I do new impressions and old ones because people also, it's all about musical memories. So yeah, the song has to live a couple of years that it has produced some memories.
So your Sinatra, by the way, is unbelievable.
Merci.
So did he ever hear it?
I had the chance to perform in front of the Old Blue Eyes in Switzerland a month and a half after the Tonight Show. I was in Switzerland, and I opened the show with the We Are the World, and that evening I had James Bond, Roger Moore, Julie Andrews in front, Mary Poppins, Frank Sinatra, John Denver, Albert Charlebois, Nicole Croisier, and But after that, I did a rendition of New York, like a tone above, like in Tony Bennett's key, like, start spreading the news, I'm leaving today, tell him Frank.
I want to be a part of it.
So it was like singing Frank with Frank's voice, but in a tone above, but he said like, oh,
It's marvelous. Get him out of here.
him and Roger Moore thought it was memorable.
It's just incredible. I can't let you go before I squeeze a couple more things.
Well, of course, if the show will be with lots of French impressions, but in English as well, you
look like Jean Chrétien when
because I can, Andrew, I can massacre both official languages in Canada. That's why André-Philippe picks me up. You see, if you have to improvise, I can, I'm the best still.
That is just incredible. André-Philippe Gagnon, he is going to be performing at Cégep Marie-Victorin, correct? That is December. It's a matinee, December 17th at 2:30. You can get tickets by going to Le Groupe V, as in Le Groupe V, .com.
If you have time, Andrew.
Yes,
I
do.
On the 17th. Come and see the show, and we'll celebrate my birthday at the same time.
Oh, that's right. It's your birthday.
Yes, I won't turn 61. I'll turn 63. 50-13. I'm very comfortable turning 50-13.
You better change your 50-13. That's the way I do it, too. You should change your Wikipedia because it says you were born December 17th, 1962.
Do I? You really think I have 2 years off? Perfect.
Yeah, that's right. Don't change it. Don't change it at all. It's a pleasure seeing you again, and you make me smile. Somebody asked if you could do Tom Jones.
Yeah.
No. It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not on you. My delight.
Okay. At 8:20 in the morning.
So that's impressive. Okay, so sing us out with Frank Sinatra, please.
And it'll be like,
fly me to the moon. Let me play among the stars. Let me see what spring is like on Jupiter and Mars. And
in other words,
hold my hand.